Hey guys, welcome back. And in this video, we will be covering client ID enforcement using uh, HTTP Basic. And the idea behind here is we will be using authorization, and within the username and password, we will be passing the values generated from client ID and client secret. So, without any further ado, let's jump into the Anypoint platform. So this is my Anypoint platform which I'm trying to log in. So here I go and I will click on API Manager, and we will be using the same API specification that is of Cricket team. And just to show you like what is the current status. So if I make a hit on this deployed instance of this particular implementation URL on the consumer endpoint URL, and with the resource as player details and the player name is being passed. So what it returns, it is giving me a default response. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to add a policy for client ID enforcement, but it will be on the HTTP level, HTTP header level. So I will click on apply new policy and client ID enforcement. I will select the latest one. I will click on configure policy, and this time I will select this HTTP Basic Authentication header. I will go with all API methods and resources and click on apply. So with this, I will click on API specification snippet, and I will click on Ramble 1.2 and will copy paste this particular content. So if you check this particular trait which is including this security schema, it is quite similar to what we have in the case of client ID enforcement, the custom header as well. So there is no much difference, but uh, I will be changing this thing into my API specification as well using the designer, and I will copy paste this part as well because this will also become handy. So what I will do, I will copy paste somewhere on this notepad. I will close this window and go back to the design center. We'll try to locate this Cricket app API. So this is the Cricket team app API, and I will click on this. It is taking some time. So here we go. So what I am going to do, I will add the traits over here. So I will copy paste the content. So this is the traits, and I will copy paste just before the resource gets started, that is before player details. Okay, and I need to copy paste this client ID required as well. So how to check it, where to place? So I have randomly clicked just above the get, so I am getting this is. Similarly, if you check, we can have on the method level as well, but I want it to have on the resource level, so that's why I'm going to put it like this. Ideally it is like this. I will try to save it. So now it is being saved, and uh, let me try to make a hit. So here you can see it is looking out for headers, the client ID and the client secret. Okay, so by default you can try anything. So what I will do, I will put something similar like this, and let's see if it is working fine or not. Yes, it is working fine. So what I will do, I will publish this updated version to the exchange. So 107 is the latest one. I will publish it to exchange. So now it is being published. So what I will do, I will go back to my API manager and will refresh the contents over there. So I will click on this 1.0 version of Cricket team, and asset version needs to be updated. So click on update asset, current 106, but it should be 107 as the latest one. I will click on change. and this is pretty much uh, done. I will see this API in Exchange now. So yes, I will click on this resource, go for get, and I can see this client ID and client secret is now coming up. So taking mocking service as the selected server, I will put some random value and click on send. It works fine, right? So now here will be some change. What I'm going to do, I'm trying to append some more logical name over here. So I have just put down something client ID enforcement. I will put HTTP Basic Auth. I should not put that long string because it will be difficult to read it out. So I will keep it like this and I will jump over here. I will refresh it once again. So let's see client ID infos and see that was I'm trying to see. It doesn't show everything somehow. So, but let it be. Um, I will select the HTTP Basic Auth um, and I will request for the access. Uh, I will select this one and I will create a new one. Okay, I'm going to create a new one. So this will be client ID enforced, but HTTP auth. Okay, this should be fine. This should be okay. I will click on create and I will click on request access. So I will copy paste this thing uh, onto my notepad and this one as well. We are pretty much good. So this is my client secret. I will put my client ID. I click on send button. Let's see. Now it is asking me for the username. Now this is coming from our basic authentication. So this is my client ID which will be turned into the username, and this is my password. So I will click on copy paste the same and click on sign in, and you can see the responses coming up. I will try to change something here. Instead of 5 I will put along with a 5x as well. Now the thing is it's not taking the value from here, it is taking the value which we have already committed in that dialog box. So having said that, let's try to do maybe incognito. So I will again try to log into that exchange level. So I will go to exchange, will click on cricket team. I will try to see the get operation. I will select the enforced HTTP and will try to fill in over here. So what I will do, I will try to temper the client ID. Let's directly click on send. So uh, this is the username and I will temper the password. Okay, that is the client secret basically. I am randomly putting capital X in the end, so I will click on sign in. See, it is again asking me for the password, but reason being it is a wrong password, so that is why it is asking me to put in again. So I will put in the password first and I will then go for the username, and then I will go for the username and click on sign in. So here you can see the response is coming back. Okay, now let's try to realize the same thing from Postman level as well. I will quickly go on this and will select We'll try to hit once. Okay, so authentication denied. So after that, I will do basic auth and we'll change the parameters here. So what I will do, I will try to copy paste the username password from here. So this is my username and this is my password, and I will click on send button, and here you get the response back. So we have demonstrated two different aspects of implementing the client ID enforcement. First, either using the custom headers, or secondly using the basic auth within the HTTP authentication, the HTTP basic authentication. So I hope you like this video, and give me a thumbs up if it helps you in any way, and it will keep me motivated for creating more exciting and interesting videos. Okay, so thanks a lot and stay tuned. Thank you.